All right, what's up, guys? Anthony here, your special analysis. Welcome to the video. Going to keep this short and sweet because my session this morning was also short and sweet. So, came to the computer early, did my normal setup, got everybody up and running, access to the room, the charts, the analysis, the order flow, so on and so forth. As I was checking out crude oil myself a little early, this was about 7:35. I was looking to see if crude was going to fall back here and retest this prior level here, 72, 73, 74, something like that, because I noticed that the volume here really decreased aggressively, and then once it popped, the price started to pop with it. And truth be told, I was dealing with some technical issues, and I wasn't 150% in the zone, right? And I've taught myself this over the years. Like, if you're not 150% in the zone, don't place a trade, because you're missing some key components, okay? And I'm glad I didn't place the trade, because I would have taken a loss, and I probably would have been annoyed with myself simply because I knew better than not to take a trade while I'm distracted, right? We were having some software issues this morning, making sure everybody got their email. A bunch of new clients came on over the weekend. We got to make sure they have access and all that kind of stuff, which is fine. So I kind of let this go. I'm glad I did, because again, I was waiting for evidence to believe it was going to go lower. Evidence came along to believe it was going to go higher, and I just simply didn't partake in it because I just wasn't in the mindset yet. So 8 a.m. comes, session begins. We start going through the market here. I have gold taking a pretty aggressive rally and then falling into some consolidation. Crude taking this aggressive rally, falling into consolidation. And then the NASDAQ and the S&P both in consolidation, showing weakness. So we were able to navigate, with fairly accurate details. The NASDAQ and the S&P both taking that pullback before the opening bell. And also, crude oil here getting absorbed up at 76.40-ish. Roughly at higher time frame resistance as well. And I'm trading crude oil myself personally. So I made it clear, like I have interest in crude oil falling through this interior low at 76.26, trading it back towards the session and the rolling VWAP, including these levels that were already there. So $76, 75.90, 76.86 as well. So the target here was, if this was unsuccessful in rallying and we did fall through 76.26, we would then be targeting both the session and the rolling VWAP, scattered between $76 and $75.86. And that's what happened. This was the trade I personally took this morning. I expressed personal interest in it. While I can't tell you what I'm doing, or how much money I'm trading, or what I'm risking, nor tell you what to do, and I don't tell people what I'm doing. Simply, I'll tell them what I'm interested in. I'll tell them what I believe. I'll tell them what the analysis suggests based on the evidence. I'll interpret that for them, and I'll provide expectations, right? And that was all done here on this pullback. But I don't tell you how much I'm trading. I don't tell you what the amount of risk I'm taking. Because you and I, and by you and I mean me and every other individual trader on the face of this earth, are different. Okay? I'm here to provide analysis, interpretation, expectations, and if those things are beneficial to your trade plan, that is your ability to grow as a trader. Right? It's your opportunity to grow as a trader. I know that if I place a trade, that somebody is going to blindly place that trade. Right? Because they just happen to think that how can Anthony be wrong? When Anthony can be wrong often, right? I just wrote an article, about the percentage of what I won and the percentage of what I lost last week, right? And not every one of those trades was taken inside of the 3-hour window that we're together. So it's impossible for you to replicate what I'm doing, but it is possible for you to learn from the analysis, the interpretation, and the expectations based on the evidence the market's providing at any given point in time, right? There's a psychological aspect and an emotional aspect that you as a trader need to grow into and overcome. I can help you with the technical components, right? But even during the technical components, we still also must know that every single second in the market is unique. Why? Because there is a uniqueness of players in the market, a uniqueness of buyers, a uniqueness of sellers, a uniqueness of intention that is constantly changing every single second the market is open. So, the purpose of showing up every day, the purpose of watching me read, provide analysis, interpretation, and expectation is so that based on the evidence that I'm aware of, right, through my 13 years of staring at charts, you can start to see that on your own. Now, of course, I'll provide it to you while we're here together, and you can do whatever you desire to do with it. But I did make it very clear that if we break 76.26, I will be looking, the words I used, I will be personally interested in seeing if price action were to fall back into the session and rolling VWAPs, and along with these levels, which were basically surrounding there. So, if you're looking for somebody to help you with the analysis and the interpretation and the expectations based upon the evidence being produced by the market, which we all know can change within a second's notice, but you feel that'll be beneficial to helping you grow, that is the service I offer, okay? Additionally, I offer you larger time frame analysis as well. Why? So you can see what's happening on the daily picture, a weekly picture, a monthly picture, an intraday picture, right? I provide you with all these things so that you can build a unique trade plan that works specifically for you, right? Anthony Speciale's trade plan is not going to work for John Doe's, right? Or Jane Doe. It's not going to work because we're different people, right? We have different financial means. We have different emotional tolerances, different levels of psychology, right? When it comes to controlling those emotions and applying what we know to the market. That's why so many people go to these Discords and all these other programs and all these copy trade things, and none of them are, very few if any of them are ever successful. Why? Because the way that trader or computer is trading is going to be different than the way you uniquely will be trading. This is unpopular to say because you're going to go, oh, this is hard. It's not for me. I want something easy. Well, I will tell you the honest truth in full transparency. Trading is not easy. So if you want easy, this is definitely not for you. If you're willing to put in the time and the effort and study the art of becoming emotionally stable, right, psychologically present in the moment, and the ability to analyze, interpret, and identify expectations based on the evidence the market's providing, then this is for you. Okay? Most of you are going to need to go spend $10,000 on disappointments first, and then you're going to come to me and go, but I've squandered all this money. Well, that is what it is, right? It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's unfortunate, and I know it's unfortunate because I went down that path myself. So it's not that I'm sitting here misleading you. I'm telling you this is going to take time, right? If you don't have 3 to 5 years to grow as a trader with no expectation of being profitable, then trading's not for you. Again, I know that's an unpopular statement to make. But my clientele are the people who are willing to put the time in, the people who are already trading. They've gotten through that hard grind, and now they're just looking to level up. Okay? They're looking to take it to the next step. They're looking to say, all right, how can I've worked through this psychological aspect. I've controlled my emotions great. I understand the basics of the market. I just want to increase that ability to recognize opportunity. That's my client. Right? My client is typically middle-aged or retired. My client does not need their revenue from trading to feed themselves tomorrow. Okay? And my client recognizes that patience, consistency, and discipline are the only way you're ever going to do this. Right? Those are my clients. And I know that audience is small, and I'm okay with that. Right? I'm not looking to, this is not a sales funnel. This is Anthony genuinely wanting to help people who are willing to genuinely put in the work for themselves. And if those people don't exist, I'm okay with that. because I know my audience is teeny tiny. But I also know my audience, when they come, they stay. Right? Because there's nobody else out there giving them 60 hours a month of live market analysis, interpretation, and expectations, in addition to more content than the money could even compare to, in the way of looking at bigger picture ideas in the market as well. So if that's you, if you're done buying the gimmicks, if you're done trying to buy a get-rich-quick scheme, if you're done following some popular guy on YouTube, like, that's cool. Great. Reach out to me. We'll have a conversation. If that's not you, and you still think you're going to get rich quick trading, and you still think that you're going to, find this holy grail that's going to do it for you, I'm definitely not your dude, right? And I don't say that disrespectfully. It's just, you'll waste your money and you'll waste my time. And that's not beneficial to either of us, right? I'm more than happy to give my clients as much time as they need. There's a fee for that, but I'm happy to do it, right? I'll answer your questions day and night. I'll answer your questions on the weekends. I'll do whatever I can do for you to the highest ability that I'm able to. But you also have to show up and perform at the highest available ability that you have to offer. And that comes in patience, consistency, and discipline. Right? Not every day is a good day to trade. Most people can't wrap their head around that. Right? Not every setup's going to give you exactly what you want. Don't take the trade. There will always be another one. So think long and hard about if you're looking to be entertained or you're looking to actually grow as a trader. If you're looking to actually grow as a trader, I would love to help you. If you're looking to be entertained, unfortunately, you're in the wrong place. God bless, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like it. Respond below in the comments. I will answer it. I know sometimes in these videos I come off very blunt, but I do it because I don't want there to be any misconception. All right? Trading's hard. It's achievable. It does take a skill set. It does take a mindset. It does take an emotional set. It does take quite a few things, right? But you can't access the single wealthiest industry in the world and it not be probably one of the hardest things you'll ever accomplish in your life. If you're on that journey and you would like to join me on that same journey and we can bring our journeys together, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to work with people who are committed to the big picture. So again, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.